All right, welcome back. Another episode, the Rough Rigs podcast.
The big 3-0.
3-0.
30, dude. People
Yeah.
are sick of us.
Yeah,
Well, they were sick of us episode 1,
I
so
think so. They're still
Fuck.
sick of us.
if you're
Nothing's
still
changed.
here, if you're still here, we love you.
Don't know why you are, but
Yeah.
anyway.
No, we'll take it. The Rough Rigs. We're a community. We stick together. Sort of like Hindy. He sticks.
He's not a sticky today.
Yeah, that worries me, what you've got up to it, the last week.
He's still a little bit sticky, but
Anyways, what are we talking about today, Will?
talking about lots, aren't we?
Lots.
Footy. Plenty of
Gather else.
news in the footy. South are
Last.
Jesus. I'm glad they're doing shit because it's taken the attention off how bad Para's been.
It's like the devil of both.
Yeah.
Who's worse?
Yeah. Sharky's big win up against Bye.
Yeah,
That was good for him.
just beat him 1
Just,
point.
it was a close
so,
game.
Yeah,
Game of the round, I think.
probably.
Yeah. A couple of other interesting stories going around in the NRL. Waqa Blake.
Yep.
Some news about him. I don't know if you've heard.
I haven't heard, so this is good.
It's good news. Also Jenko, NRL.
Yeah, not a fan of that. We'll get into it, but
Yeah. And
So-
bit of news about the cricket. Jonny Bairstow, he's still shit.
well, that's not big news. That's
it's just standard, really.
yeah, we sort of know that already.
Yeah.
We very adept.
Plus
to
a couple of other things, so we'll get it
Let's
straight
get into
into it.
Let's do it.
I'm really intrigued with your drink of the week, so I just
Alright.
want to get into it.
Let's do it.
It scares me, but it excites me.
So this was a little Arab shop. Yeah, just a little old guy that's near my work. It's TNT Sour Fizz Blue Raspberry. Look, I'd say go get this, but I would have to give you the actual address, or you'd have to know one of those little shops yourself. So good luck.
It's just like one of the. They're around.
They're around, but
You know them.
they're very unique. So that's
Yeah.
what it looks like. It's old TNT blowing his head off. That's sort of what Will looked like
I think-
watching the Parramatta Eels. So we'll
I
get into it.
You see them around in like the lolly shops and those
Yeah, like
kind of
those really
things. Yeah.
unique shops, or
Mm.
the old Arab guy
Um,
runs it all.
again, I'm a big fan of cans.
Yep.
I
Can
like
art.
blue and gold. Yeah, could be anything. This maybe that's
Blue
not
and gold will always fold.
Nah, never fold, mate. Never fold. But yeah, I don't know about this one. This might be the undoing of the blue and golds.
I think the undoing of blue and golds has already begun. This might enhance. It dead set smells like, obviously, and people listening are duh. It smells exactly like the lolly, like spitting smell of the lolly.
Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
But you know how some don't have any smell.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. Let's get into it. I mean,
It's
that's bang on.
It's what you.
Bruh, I'm surprised how accurate that is.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you expect it to be.
I don't
isn't
hate it. I don't love it.
It hasn't shocked me.
No, I thought it was going to be a lot more sour,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was.
Yeah. Still
Like,
good.
It's not that sour, to be honest. Like,
No, that's good.
I reckon the actual like the lollies are a lot more sour than the drink.
100%. I think they probably have to turn it back on the drink because of white people like us.
Yeah.
Well, not like us. We have a crack.
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
But you know what I mean. Those white folk that salt and pepper is spicy, is it?
Well, it can be.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go.
Some of us.
Sorry, Will's got his toes in the water on that side of the park.
The spiciness. Oh,
I might just give that a flat 6.
yeah.
I'll definitely finish it. 250 mils. A few more mouthfuls and we're done. But yeah, I enjoyed that.
It's
Compared to
It's
other sour drinks we've tried.
it's more enjoyable than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be
100%.
like super sour,
Super,
but
super.
I kind of wish it was
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah.
I wanted that experience of like being able to.
I should dunk a lolly into it just to really.
I was preparing myself to drink this and like it fucking
pull a face.
Yeah.
Ooh.
it blow me head off, but it hasn't done that, and I'm almost disappointed by it.
I'm glad. I'll give it a 6.
I'm
looking
disappointed
after
by how
blue shirt,
drinkable it is.
blue drink. Just trying to remind you how shit the Eels are.
Yeah. It gets some points for the cans. Lovely
Can
colours.
art, Yep.
Lovely
Can art,
colours.
Top tier.
I'll give it This is probably unfair on it, but I'm giving it a 4 because I wanted a better experience than that.
Fair enough. It's your ranking.
I wanted
You're
my
the
head.
enthusiast.
I wanted my head
the
blown
two.
off. It hasn't done that, and
Well, how about you drink it again when we're talking about the Eels and see if it like enhances the blow off effect.
maybe it's the blue and gold working together.
Yeah, we might have to open a window when that happens. A bit of steam might fucking like a tugboat.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's
I'll give it a 6.
4.5.
And a half. It's been upgraded. Anyways, you want to try it? Head down to
Somewhere.
I can't tell you because that's where I work. Head down to a shop that
Wally
looks
shop.
a bit rough, a bit.
Yeah.
How you going?
You know the shops.
But the owner's old. He's welcoming,
Yeah.
or she. They're welcoming. They probably cook you a meal. Those sort of people. So if you see someone like that, they're selling it.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Let's get on to the footy, eh?
Let's talk
It's been a
foosball.
big round.
Fucking dramas, tips, tricks. We couldn't tip water out of a fucking bucket at the moment.
Yeah, not doing too well. I got one up on you this week.
You did. You did.
So happy about that.
Well, I thought the Dragons might have actually turned up,
Yeah,
but it was
no.
the week they didn't turn up.
It was a week.
This week,
This is the week.
they're bound to turn up.
So I don't know who they're playing this week.
I don't
but
care if it's a
lock 'em in.
Storm. I don't care if it's the Broncos. They're turning up.
Yeah, well, it's against the Tigers, so
Oh god, that's probably could be a reverse curse.
they're probably favourites in that game.
Isn't that sad? Anyways,
let's get on to it. Melbourne and Broncos. This was a really enjoyable game.
this was close and hectic.
I watched a bit of this at the Works Club. We just had a cricket meeting and went down afterwards. And
Boring
it wasn't.
meeting.
very-
You've won the
yeah.
fucking season. What's there to talk about?
I want me fucking trophies for winning
Ah, okay.
for our presentation
Fair
day.
enough. Fair enough.
Get our baggies, get some trophies.
We're talking about the Caps here too.
Bit of a blowjob, but
Well, okay. Can I come to the next meeting? Or
no, the advantages of being part of the committee, mate.
advantage. Keyword advantage. 34-32.
34-32. Yes.
I think the Broncos win if Adam Reynolds doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was
He
big. They were very dominant.
He's so good. How good is he getting with age? Like he's getting a lot more injuries, but when he's on the field, it's Jimmy Maloney-esque. He just wins games.
Yeah. But again, they just don't go away, the Storm, do they? Like, this is the second time this year where they've won late in the game. Obviously, that game against the Warriors as well.
Yeah.
You just... And they're always going to be like that.
They just stick around.
They don't fold over.
But both teams, they just stuck around each other. Like, one would get an advantage.
Well, it's
and
like
the
a couple of
other would
pinties just sticking around.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
He'd stick to the fucking...
They're sticking to each other.
He wouldn't miss a tackle, and that's... Unlike the flopper, 90.
Craig Bellamy didn't look happy. He was...
Fuck, he looked like he was about
fuming.
to have a heart attack. Chill out, baby. You won the game.
I think he stayed in the coach's box.
Also, I sound fluey, so sorry if you're fucking hearing me a bit crook. I'll get over it. Just like fucking... You know, seeing the Eels lose made me a bit...
Well, that'll
joyful.
do it. That'll do it.
Like vitamin C to the heart.
Makes me sick watching that game, so fair enough. I'm with you. But yeah, no, really good game. Pappenhausen I thought was quite quiet.
Yeah. He was...
considering 34 points were scored.
Yeah.
But Munster was good. He made a big difference coming back.
How good was Katoa?
Katoa was
Fuck me
outstanding.
dead.
Along with Jerome Hughes, I thought they were the two standouts for him.
Easily.
Yeah.
He was just barnstorming on that edge.
I think a bit of
Every
a mixed game from Tristan Saylor.
Yeah.
He
Glimpses.
he had good moments and some probably not so good moments.
Not so good moments, yeah. I agree.
But yeah, apart from that, as you said, I think Adam Reynolds was a big loss at halftime. I think
right before half. Like
the way he just manages the team around, his kicking game is probably the best in the league at the moment.
Yeah, easily. He controls.
So I think they win that comfortably, to be honest, if he stays on the field. Because they were looking like at halftime, like they were just getting the upper hand. They were kind of rolling through the middle a bit. He was finishing off the sets really well, and then second half just not quite the same. So,
100%. What you said is perfect.
Normally is.
Yeah, just like our tips, 4 and 5.
This game now,
Bulldogs, 30.
Roosters. What a strange game.
Like the Bulldogs looked so good for the first 25 minutes.
Well, they were what 26-0 up,
18-0 in the first 15 minutes or something.
Yeah,
and then
26-0 up at half
time.
Obviously, Roosters had a player sent off.
Yeah, Dom Young killed Taft's skull. But apparently it wasn't high, according to Robbo.
Yeah.
Has he got eyeballs?
Yeah, what was the go with that? That was strange. That was strange comments.
That was a bit weird. Like, it was lights out from Taff.
Yeah.
Taff, literally,
he's come in with a swinging arm, knocked him in the head, killed the bloke.
Oh, it's because he stepped. Yeah, Robbo. Everyone steps.
It's not
these
like
days.
he was falling or...
Yeah, like he was stepping. Yeah, every player
still
steps.
at the same height.
Yeah, like... surely everyone knows now. They go a bit lower because you know they're going to step.
Yeah.
But no, Dom Young just takes his neck off.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, that sort of sparked the Roosters.
They performed a lot better when he was off the field for some reason.
It's like they just flared up. And
I think...
I was getting nervous for the old Bulldogs.
Because they were up, 18-0?
18-0, first 20 minutes.
And then they scored one try just before half-time.
Yep.
And then one, I think, when Victor Radley was in the sin bin.
Yep.
And
that's what I mean.
Speaking of that, why was that a sin bin? I think that was I think he's got every right to be angry there, Trent Robertson.
I think it was...
It was ruled a hip drop. I don't think it was a hip drop.
No, I think it was because I had like 6 set restarts in a row. Then he pulls that. Then the ref was like, all right, you're off.
Oh, I thought he sin bin him for the hip drop.
Well, I think it was a hip drop, but it was also like, boys, there's been like six set restarts, like, or whatever, the 3, 4. You know, it's like, next one's going off, boys. So I think it was more that than the actual hip drop, because the hip drop wasn't
a hip drop.
It wasn't really a hip drop compared to what others were over the weekend.
I think that was a bit harsh. But
Robbo was saying that Dom Young didn't deserve to be sent off.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot. Great coach, but I think he closed his eyes when that happened.
Well, considering the carry on when I know Tedesco, he got knocked out a couple of years ago, and he went off saying it was given a 10 in the bin, and he was whinging like anything that it should have been a send off.
And now it's his team doing it, but it's a different story.
Yeah. He's always been like that though. He just
100%. He's a bit
biggest whinger in the game.
Bit of a whinger, but I'm glad the Bulldogs held on. I didn't think they were.
No.
Did you see a friend of the show what they did?
No.
A friend of the show, I probably won't name them just in case they don't want to be named, put $50 on the Roosters when it was 26-0 to win at $101.
Yes.
And cashed out.
I did see that.
When it was 26 to 20.
Yeah.
And made just close to 2,000.
I think it was just before. It was like 30 seconds before Bulldogs scored.
Yeah.
So.
How good.
Yeah.
Good on
timing.
That person. I won't name them just in case I don't want to be named, but fuck, that's eyes up footy.
Eyes up footy.
But yeah, Bulldogs, they look good in patches. I think they forgot how to play football.
Yeah.
I think
a lot of injuries.
The pressure got to them, and that was the other thing. They lost like 4 or 5 people for next week in this one game. Yeah. So they won the 2 points, but fuck me, it came at a big cost. Huge cost.
Huge.
Knights 30, Dragons 10.
Just quickly on that previous game. I do like the NRL.com, their little summary. Ground conditions, slippery. It was
slippery.
It was flooding.
It was pissing down. I want to see what the next game says.
Yeah.
Ground conditions.
Still slippery. Just slippery. That's it.
Water polo.
Playing in a fucking pond. But anyway, McDonald Jones Stadium 30-10 to the Knights. They played really well. Newcastle really good. Wet weather footy. Lomax I thought was good for Dragons.
Very good.
That was about all that was good for them. Really, I thought they were pretty poor. Knights were pretty good.
Sloan doesn't like to catch bombs, does he?
He does not.
And don't get me wrong,
they're tough conditions.
But like he doesn't even want to get near them.
Nah.
Concerning.
How do you think the halves? Jackson Hastings.
Back? Brother.
Big difference, eh?
The difference in the forwards going forward was ridiculous.
And especially a game like that with the wet weather footy where you just needed your halves to just get into good positions.
A defensive juggernaut too. Like they run at him, he tackles them. Yeah. No issues. Sweet. Move on.
I think that's definitely the halves pairing going forward.
Yeah, he made the Knights look really good.
Yeah.
I think you thought Dylan Lucas was great. I didn't really see much of Lucas.
He was very good. He was on the edge with Frizzell getting ruled out late.
Yeah.
And he was outstanding, I thought.
See, I thought Ponga had a good game. I'm sick of him kicking. Are you getting sick of seeing him kick?
kick, like in general play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's such an attacking threat. You're just wasting. Like, yes, he's got a great boot. Awesome boot.
Yeah.
But, bro, the attacking threat he poses, chasing that kick, for me, it outweighs. Like, and they've got two halves now. Why is he kicking? You've got two specialist kickers. Halves. It's weird.
Yeah. But he's getting better every game.
Yeah, he's building, as you said.
He's just, he's looking good.
Fucking domination.
I think he's about to just go on a tear the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Souths and Warriors.
Can't believe Souths are coming last.
They're just awful, aren't they?
They truly suck.
I gave him half a chance this game, to be honest. I didn't tip him.
The Warriors are too good. I don't care where the fuck they're playing. How good are these guys?
Very good. Sean Johnson, he's just
getting better.
Just getting better. Asian like wine, isn't he?
It's crazy.
Latrell Mitchell. He's
amazing. Like, underrated. Yeah. People don't talk about him enough.
His kicking game is one of the best.
Latrell Mitchell, UFC debut on the.
What was that?
That was just fucking a dog act, proper dog act, like flesh forearm to SJ's chin.
Yeah,
and then he's trying to like apologize. Like, why did you do it? Why could you not simply palm him? You literally saw him coming.
Well, that's it. People trying to defend him, saying, "Oh, it was just he tried to palm him." No one palms with an elbow.
No one palms to start with their elbow. They put the hand up. Yeah. Just stupid Rabbitohs fans.
And then the lifting tackle. He didn't get anything for that. He should have.
You know what's wild?
That was just dumb.
He was already held.
Yeah.
Like, the tackle had already been pretty much finished. Yeah. Why are you putting your arms under his leg? Just
to drop him on his... Like,
you're the fullback. Get back to the fucking position.
Yeah.
Like,
to me, that was worse than the forearm.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of... Like, he thought about that.
Yeah.
Forearm, I can kind of...
But he saw
it was bad.
He saw him coming.
It was bad. It was deliberate, but it was just a brain snap in the heat of the moment as someone's running towards you.
So dumb.
But that wasn't. That was... The tackle was, as you said, complete. And then he's come in, he's thought about what he's going to do, and he's like, nah, I'm just going to drop this bloke on his head.
Straight on his head, yeah. I don't want to take anything away from the Warriors, so fuck Latrell and the antics.
Yeah.
Up the wires, man. Wade Egan, I think that was his best game I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
Did you see a little feint out of dummy half into the second, I think it was the second rower? They thought he was going to the first receiver and just held it up a second straight through the second receiver.
Yeah.
Through that small as gap, they score. Like...
I feel for Cameron. I feel for Cameron Murray.
He's trying. I don't feel for him.
He's the only bloke giving it a go.
Him and Kaloa Matangi are the only two that are actively, like, week in, week out, running the ball. I'll give Jack White in there. Those three, they're having a crack.
Yeah. The rest of them just don't look interested.
It's
Jason Demetrio, I think he's gone. I think let's talk about him. This is his last game.
I even think if they pump the Sharks, like saying, say there could be a chance they wouldn't beat the Sharks, right? I still think he's gone.
Yeah.
How can you recover from this? Yeah. It's obviously internally. This isn't footy.
It's not like it's their team that's bad. Like,
no, their team is good.
They've got a good team.
I don't want to hear the fact that but injuries. Every team already has injuries. Yeah. Get over it. Yeah. Like, no other team is complaining about injuries.
Yeah. I just can't get around how a roster that good is playing that poor.
Shit. I'm with you.
Like,
it makes no sense.
They're not playing for the coach.
The fucking Knights would have taken that squad back in 2016 gladly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But it's just the effort plays. Yeah. It's just dumb plays.
They're not playing for him. They're 100%. He's lost the locker room.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me otherwise.
The basic fundamentals that are just effort, they're not doing.
Yeah.
Which
I agree.
It is crazy. A team that's disjointed. It's a team that's not playing for the coach. I think it's a very divided team. I think you've got like the likes of Latrell, Cody Walker, maybe Jack Wyden, who are all very close mates on and off the field. And then there's probably your Cameron Murrays and a couple of other boys that are... I think it's very segmented.
Yeah, there's groups.
I think there's that division in the team, and I don't think they all get along as well. And you look at the top teams... the whole teams, they'll go out for lunch or dinner or whatever, and
they're just boys.
They're just boys. They'll go out for golf, and they're just all good mates with each other. They all get along well, regardless of how they're performing. Whereas there's a bit of division, I think.
Yeah, I think you're 100% on the money. It's I think the Mitro thing has really rotted through the club.
Yeah,
So it'll be Look, I hope the Sharks smash them.
Yeah.
Just so they can probably move on. But knowing the Sharks, I know them a bit too well. We'll put on our worst performance, and they'll beat us by 15. And it'll be like, oh, he's back.
He's back.
But he won't be. It'll just be 1 week of...
It'll be interesting to see, though, without Latrell, how they go. And if they do start performing, what do you do when he's back? Yeah. He's gone for 3 weeks.
He's got to go to the centre. You got to move him away from...
If he's out for 3 weeks, right, and South somehow they go on and win their next 3 games...
If he starts playing well...
You can't put him back.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
If you're Jason Demetriou, you know you're on the way out.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Look at the team sheet he's named this week. We'll get into it later.
Get onto it, but some strange changes.
I don't think he's just trying shit.
So. He doesn't know what to do. He's just
wild.
Throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks, pretty much.
Seriously. And he's had Mexican the night before, so not much.
Indian.
Ooh. Watery.
Oh, that'll run through you. Anyway.
Deli belly.
Sea Eagles and Panthers. This was a really enjoyable game.
This is a good game of football. Had a bit of everything. Big hits. Running off the back fence.
Controversial decisions.
Bad decisions. The bunker forgot they had eyeballs.
Yeah.
Manly fans, lucky bastards.
Cherry Evans was outstanding.
Cherry looked like he was 25 again.
It's almost the best I've seen him play ever.
Cool is too quick. Can we put like a 10-kilo dumbbell to his ankles?
Tom Trbojevic is...
Turbo.
He still doesn't look 100%.
Nah, but he looked better.
But
he was in and around the attack. That's what I like to see. Anyways, let's get into the main play of this game. The knock on, knock back, knock left, knock right. Whatever you want to call this. That Cooler around the field and scored on.
Yeah, that's a knock on every day of the week.
Yes, I agree. And that's the way the NRL have ruled that for many a year now.
Yeah.
Look.
But the NRL's come out and said it was the right decision.
I will say this. It technically went back.
It did.
But when do they ever call that? Ever. I've never seen the NRL call that, like a call like that where it's 50-50. Oh, we'll just play on.
Yeah.
When do they ever do that?
Yeah.
I think that's the issue fans are having.
Yes.
It's not the fact that everyone's saying Manly a cheat. Cooler's not a cheat.
Yeah.
Cooler picked up the ball.
But everyone stopped. Everyone stopped. It's just a knock on.
Cooler was the only one that thought, oh, there's a gap there. See you, boys.
Yeah. And I think even he was like he didn't really celebrate the try. He just kind of looked around, but is this actually going to be allowed?
He sort of was like, oh, hey boys, I think I scored.
Yeah.
Sweet. But take that away. It was a great game of football.
I kind of feel for the bunker. I don't think it's his fault because
it should have been the ref and the touchy.
Once it goes up to the bunker,
he
then
can't rule on it at all.
It technically has gone back, so he's, and with the decision being a try, he can't overturn it.
What can you say to overturn it? Yeah. Exactly nothing.
Whereas
there's no impedes.
But the ref and the two touchies on the field,
especially that touch on the right.
He was the one that caught it. I think it was the touchy.
He could have licked the ball.
I think it was the touchy because you hear in the ref audio.
He was right there.
You hear the touchy kind of say it's gone back, play on.
So that's wild. It's crazy how the whole ground was waiting for the...
no one was really cheering the try. It was like...
Yeah, we know this is going to get taken off us, but anyway, we'll enjoy it. That was wild. Dilly Edwards. That brother...
But he's been dropped to reserve grade this week.
Who?
That ref.
Well, I wonder why. So the call was...
sorry, not to reserve grade. He's demoted to being a touchy.
So the call was correct, but he's been demoted.
Even though the NRL's come out and said it was the right call. So I don't get that.
A bit of foreshadowing. Yeah,
strange.
That's good.
Strange.
Still Edwards.
Oh, he's
good. A freak.
If
Teddy's out for longer than expected and game 1 rolls around,
I think you got to pick him.
I think Madge Maguire. He likes those tough old school, get through your work.
Especially if you've got Cleary and you'd probably go Cleary and Luai, would you? As your halves combination.
How good's Luai been? I don't think you cannot not go him. He's been better than Hines. He's been better than Moses is hurt. Those are the two that he's fighting against really every year. So you would. Yeah. I would. I think Luai's been awesome for the Panthers.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost came back. They were building and the Manly just
killed him
because Liam Henry went off. Fair play to Manly, but Panthers had a lot thrown at them, like injuries, HIAs, this, that, the next thing. and they still look good. It's so scary, dude.
They just made poor decisions at times. They made too many mistakes.
Yep.
When they could hold on to the ball and they were playing well, they looked good through
awesome.
patches, but they were quite inconsistent, I thought, in that game, and that's what cost them, I reckon. Which is very unlike Penrith.
Well, I think all the HIAs, injuries, reshuffles, I think it...
And then Cleary being out as well, he'd normally be the one that just keeps them going, keeps them nice and consistent.
I thought Isaiah Yeo obviously also played a mammoth role.
Yeah.
Like, he was unbelievable. But anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah. Dolphins, Tigers. Again, another enjoyable game. It's an enjoyable round of footy.
This was tense.
This is good. I'm really
I thought
surprised.
the Tigers were going to steamroll back, They look good.
It shows you how much of a difference Coruscant makes to that team. When he was off,
how good is he?
They looked awful, the Tigers. They looked back to how they've been the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But as soon as he came back on, just a completely different team. Like,
100%. They run with fucking intent.
He gets the forwards onto the ball well, run good. He's huge difference.
There was one point where I was like, oh, well, the Dolphins have just bottled this.
Yeah.
And they just a few things went their way.
Yeah.
Right place, right time, won the game.
Yeah.
Give the Tigers 10 more minutes, I swear to God.
How about
it's on
Kafusi doing his hammy and then still getting the try assist for it?
Paul Bairstow was praying for someone to be there. He was like,
please.
He literally slowed up. He's like, where are you?
Yeah.
For the love of God, where the hell are you? We had a laugh, me and Georgia. We watched that and we were just having a bit of a laugh.
He'd be the best bloke, like the hammer. You see, you want someone running on your outside. You're just like, if it's anyone, you'd want it to be him.
You see him 20 metres away, you look back, he's here. Oh, sweet. There you go, bud. Off you go.
That was outstanding.
It was very good.
I think they really missed Galvin.
Yep.
I think, again, Sullivan didn't do a lot.
Yep, just defended a lot. They ran through all night.
Yeah. And they had a couple of injuries as well. Like, obviously, Coruscant went off for a little while with that quad injury.
Yeah, Bateman.
Bateman got a HIA. I think there was someone else as well.
How good was Uchakamanu?
Oh, he's outstanding.
How good has he become?
And he's been playing big minutes. He's been running hard, tackling well. He's just doing everything. I'd have him in the Origin team.
I was just about to say, off the bench.
Yeah.
A big lad that's in form.
Well, especially, I don't know. I would assume Haas would be back by then, but he's playing.
I hope so.
He's playing that similar role to Haas, so you could almost just
the way he runs,
when Haas is off the field, put him on, and you don't lose. You don't lose much.
You don't. Like, he's really come to light this last month.
Yeah.
Like, really.
The last three or 4 weeks, he's just.
It's like he's saying "fuck it," and he just goes hard.
Yeah.
There's no, game plan.
The way he's playing is just so much better than he was last year. Like,
10 times better than last year.
Huge improvement. He's almost the most improved player
100%
in the game.
I was thinking that the other night, watching him just make breaks after.
Because he's always had that potential. He's always been talked up. He's got all this, but haven't really seen it consistently. He'll have the odd game.
And now.
But now the last, if he can keep continuing on this form throughout the season.
Yeah. It'll be very good for the Tigers.
Will be. Cowboys Titans 35-22, bit of a odd scoreline.
A lot of points.
It was kind of a game of like two halves.
This Cowboys team is really weird.
I don't know them. Like, I don't get a feel of how good they are.
Yeah, I'm with you on half of that, and I'm like, but when they want to, world beaters.
I think they're a bit of a weird. Bit of a flat track bully kind of team.
Yeah, well, they haven't really faced anyone.
They had the Broncos and kind of got towed up by them.
Punished. So it's like, but the thing is, they're winning.
But they've got it. Like, they've got the ability to take it to the top teams. I think.
100%.
But we haven't seen it. So
good game, but they won. There's a lot of points.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Drinkwater had a blinder.
Drinkwater fucking is roaming.
Well, that's another one. If you're talking about Teddy being out long term. You've got Dylan Edwards, but you also got Drinkwater.
Well, that's what I mean. It depends on what style of play you want.
He's got a bit more better ball playing if you want that extra ball player.
What does Madge want from the back?
Yeah.
Does Madge want a guy that will just truck nut for
get
250
metres, or do you want someone that gives you a little bit of extra in
That's what
in
I mean.
attack?
It's like Edwards can give you some playmaking, but it's not of the quality of Drinkwater.
Yeah.
No way. Like, it's up to Matt. I'm really excited. because Madge is that old school.
Yeah.
But he also will put in some random guys that everyone's not looking at.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting time to be a Blues fan. Very exciting.
Reece Robson as well. He was outstanding.
He was just fucking unmovable.
Yeah. He's almost had the best game of his career, I reckon.
Yep.
Who else impressed you?
I didn't like much from the Cowboys. Like, they were all solid.
Yeah. I thought Cotter was really good.
Cotter was solid. I'd say Holmes.
Sam McIntyre was good.
Yeah, that guy's a
when
freak.
he came on, when Laybart went off.
He just runs hard, dude.
Shout out to Laybart too. That's rough for him. Yeah. ACL, he's gone for the season.
ACL already. It's.
But he came on. I think it was defending in the centres and did his job.
Did a very good job.
The sin bin of Townsend, I didn't get either.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Some strange decisions over this weekend, really.
Georgia said that. She's like, how weird have the calls been this weekend? And I was like, you're so right.
Yeah.
Like, you are so...
But credit to the Titans, in that period where Townsend was off, they just really sparked into action.
Yep,
they did really well. I thought David Fafita was really good. He looked a bit gassed at the end, but he was good. I think Brimson was outstanding in the halves once he got moved there. Bit surprised this week. He's stayed in the centres.
Fafita needs to start.
Yeah, he will this week.
100%.
He just looks tired. Like, I thought that last kind of 15 minutes, he did start the game for Fafita.
Yeah.
But he looked pretty tired towards the end, so hopefully he just keeps building.
Probably just on match fitness.
Yeah, that's
no
it.
match fitness.
He hasn't played all year, so just building into that. I thought Bo Firma was pretty good. Got moved out to the centres as well.
Yeah.
And did a job.
Jolliffe keeps doing his job. It's just the strike players.
Cleese Haas, he was very good too.
Haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I didn't think they were too bad, the Titans, but
they look better, but it's still not good.
But still defensively,
it's everyone run at Tanner Boyd, and the poor little bastard.
I don't know how he can stay in the team much longer. Tanner Boyd, I think he's probably the worst halfback in the NRL at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that yet because I don't know. There could be someone out there that we're missing. No, I don't know. But they need.
I can't think of any.
If he's to stay in, you're right. He needs to work on his defense first and foremost because holy hell.
And he's got nothing in attack either. Like, he's not.
They just
really.
Run it. Yeah, it's run at tenor. And wait till it's like a strike runner.
Yeah.
Someone not like Fafita who just roams. Wait till it's a Nakora. Kafusi, right? Like just an 80-ball game.
Yeah.
Same line, same, like, good luck.
Well, who have they got this week? They got Canberra, so.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That fucking gritty team. Fuck that noise.
So you got Hudson Young or you got.
Gross. That's gross.
Hosking, one of them will be.
You know Hudson Young's going to target you too.
Yeah.
Like, you know for a fact you're getting targeted.
So, yeah, lock one of those back rows in for 4 tries probably.
Yeah, put him in your super coach. Fucking hell. And my favourite game of the round.
Yeah, I didn't watch much of this one. This was
probably just had your eyes shut.
Turned it off after 40 minutes.
The milk 41 to the little tadpoles. 8.
Yeah, wasn't fun. This
Eels vs Raiders was an absolute bashing.
Was. I don't have much to say.
I have one positive for the Eels and one positive only.
Do you?
Gutherson tries.
Oh, he tries.
He tried, bro. He just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Other than that, what the fuck happened? Like,
Sivo looks injured.
I don't think he got dropped. I heard he got dropped, but I think it's an injury.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people being very harsh on Sivo. A lot of Parramatta fans I've heard saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the team.
Click on meters gained, and then it might change your mind.
No, I get that. He's a big boy, and he should be running more meters than he's 110,
75. I think I checked.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the problem.
No way.
Like, people carrying on about
he is not the problem.
Yeah, 79 running meters. It's poor. But, like, even Gutherson, he's normally up around 200 metres.
He was passing a lot. He was trying to be a playmaker.
87 metres.
Yeah.
Like, no one really ran. Very, like, what?
Sporadic run metres.
Even the forwards were just over 100 metres.
Who's 7 run metres? Oh,
Joey Lussick.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Take that back.
I thought Lane was pretty poor defensively.
Yep. Lane had a horrible night on the old tackling bag.
He looked lazy.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, the ball kind of went past him and he just stopped, and then they'd run through that hole.
It's just, I think it was an attitude game.
Yeah.
The Raiders
He just kept clocking off. And I was surprised by Brad Arthur's comments. He was saying it wasn't an effort thing.
Bullshit.
Because when you get 41 points scored against you,
you're not just getting towed up like...
They're not shit players.
Skilled.
Like, they're decent defenders normally, that they're just running through. Talangi, I thought, was very poor.
Yep.
Defensively, I don't know. Not much positive to take out of this. Dylan Brown just doesn't look like a halfback. He's trying to be a halfback, and you're losing his natural game, and you're not gaining any halfback qualities because he doesn't have them. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do if I'm a Parramatta coach.
Yep.
Because there's no halfback in the... Like, you've got Ethan Sanders, has big raps on him, but New South Wales Cup team haven't won a game in 4 or 5 weeks. They've been towed up every week, and he's looked really poor playing New South Wales Cup because I've been watching a bit of it. So he hasn't... Like, why... I don't think he deserves to be in the team.
Yeah.
But he's kind of the only option.
Exactly. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Bring back Jake Arthur.
Should never let him go. If that was a Parramatta fucking fan problem.
Yeah.
Because I think if you had that option now, you'd be fucking loving having him here as a backup. Fuck me. Now he doesn't even play at all for Manly. So
he would have been a perfect for this situation, you know. He's not an NRL starting 7.
Well, that's why...
But he's a good backup.
That's why Brad got him to the club. That's why they planted this seed early. Yeah. Just in case Moses ever goes out, he'll do a job like Flanagan. He'll just come into any side and do a job.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Parramatta fans have that one to blame for. So, because let's face it, the abuse that poor little prick cop was insurmountable last year.
Para fans, I think, are probably the most passionate fans in the game.
For the wrong reasons, if that makes sense.
They pick a player that they don't like and they just relentless with it.
Yeah, it's always one guy. You're so right.
They've got to have someone. At the moment, it's Sivo, I think.
Of course it is.
The
guy that's injured. Scored 3 tries in 2 games. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
he's the issue.
The week before it was Morgan Harper. So last year it was Waqa Blake. Like, there's always one player that they're just
I wish they could
relentlessly attacking.
Yeah, it's not many clubs are like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just...
Like, maybe I noticed it more because I'm a Para fan.
No, I've definitely noticed the Sivo bashing.
Yeah.
You read it on all the comments.
Yeah.
What's the point of having him in? And then they're comparing him to the smallest winger in the game. I think they compared him to that's such an unfair comparison. He's the top of his game.
Yeah.
Best winger to ever live.
Yeah.
Like,
but like, the reason you get 41 points scored against you isn't because of the winger.
No
like,
way.
Defensively, he's not great. He keeps rushing in, but
it's obviously a scheme that they run. He always has rushed.
But it's not just him. Like, every winger that Parramatta's ever had does that.
Jams.
So I think it's a coaching thing.
That's what Brad Arthur wants. He'd rather you jam, and if they miss it, well done.
Because it's not just the winger. I think a lot of NRL fans that are, I guess, a bit casual, they don't understand that it's not just the winger running in. It's the inside men. So if Sivo doesn't run in, but his centre runs in, then he
has to react.
Yeah.
And there would be plays being called out that he's listening for keywords. Yeah, some of it he's making his own mind up, but he's the winger. He's the last line of defence. Yeah. So it's not their fault.
You either rush in and try and shut the play down.
Or it's a 2v1, they score easy.
Yeah.
So, like, either way you look at it, easy try.
Rushing
works. Because when Eels went that year, when they almost won the comp, they rushed everything and they shut down, I want to say, at least 60% of those plays.
Well, I think that's why Penrith struggle a lot. Because we don't give them time.
Exactly. Exactly right.
Yeah, anyway.
Not anymore, but, like, that team was... the best.
Yeah.
At rushing, the best. Anyways, we'll talk something else, otherwise Will might break down in tears. And I don't blame him, because I would be fucking pissed off with that effort too. Yeah.
It was that, and it's the comments. There's just a lot going on.
Be better, Para fans. Like, literally. Like, it's... You don't have to bash a guy just because you lost a game of footy. Like, bash the team as a collective. Like...
But
it's not Sivo's fault.
To be fair, we have been waiting a while to.
True, yeah. I think that's what
it is. There's a lot of people that have been lifelong fans that have never seen us win a comp, and they want to see it.
The one huge chance you get, nothing goes your way that night. You just get mauled.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's do our round 6. Are we at? What are we at now? Fuck me.
Well, just before that, what was our team of the week?
Oh, team of the week. It's been uploaded. I can go through it. But I might forget because I had to make a lot of changes. Yeah,
well, you didn't upload the changes. The one you uploaded was the original one.
Don't lie.
No.
Did I not?
No, you did.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I did.
No, you've got RTS at centre when you didn't even play centre.
Oh, whoops.
I forgot had a shocker here.
I forgot Manu. Whoops. No, DC can get fucked. Not a fan of DC. No. Anyways, read it out. My bad.
Well, the one that you've uploaded, you've got Drinkwater at fullback, which is fair. Lomax and Savage on the wing. Timoko and RTS centres.
Well, Lomax is hard because he played fucking 6 spots on the weekend.
Yeah. Burden and Johnson in the halves.
Yep.
I think Burden was probably the player of the round. He was outstanding.
He was fucking so good. Him and Kikau are building that little combo very well. Sorry.
Sipley and Udakamanu in the front row.
How good was Sipley?
He was very good. Very underrated.
Shout out Sipley.
Harry Grant at hooker. David Fifita and Katoa in your second row. And Yo at 13. Then on the bench, you've got Ponga, Wade Egan, Tohu Harris, and Katoa.
Yep. Sweet. I'll fucking be a bit better. That's on me. But still, pretty much 80% of the team that we would have.
The changes we would have had, or I would have had, I don't know.
No, we
would
have had.
With it?
Yeah.
So I would have had, personally, Dylan Lucas over Fifita. I thought he did really well. Fifita was good, but again, just looked quite gassed in the last little bit, so that's why I had Lucas over him.
Yep.
Cherry Evans, I had over SJ just. I know you're a big SJ fan, but I
just thought SJ had more impact. Does that make sense?
I just thought Cherry Evans, with the opposition as well, like it's a lot easier to perform well against South than it is against Penrith. True. You're right. I agree. I will forfeit. Yeah, I agree. Robson, I thought over Grant. Again, Grant was good.
I don't know. I thought Grant just had a fucking night. Yeah. I don't know.
I just thought Robson.
We'll disagree on that one. But it was either Robson or Grant.
Yeah. And then I thought Smithies was outstanding.
Yeah, I did forget. Yeah.
But Yo was good as well, so,
But then again,
pick one, put one on the bench.
So it's like, I probably should have went Smithies.
And then, you've put RTS in centre, even though he didn't play a minute of centre.
He was wearing number 4, dude.
A strange one, that
there
one.
Was a lot going on, dude.
I thought maybe Joey Manu at centre, but then he played fullback, but anyway.
Yeah, he cheated.
Yeah.
So did Lomax, he cheated. Not on his own accord, but he cheated.
Overall, that's the team.
Yep, so best team ever. A few rough rigs in there. I think Sipley,
yeah.
He's probably the captain this week.
Oh, he'd have to be.
No, he had a game. Shout out Sipley. Let's do our round 6 tips and then talk utter shit about other things.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Knights and Roosters.
I don't fucking know.
This is a tough one to pick. I don't know why Knights are $1.55 favourites. I think they're very even.
I don't know. We keep saying this, and Roosters don't do anything. So it's like, where are we?
A lot of outs for the Roosters. Tedesco's out. Dom Young's out. Sam Walker's out. Big outs.
Pardon.
No changes for Newcastle. Greg Marju on the extended bench.
I'm going the Knights. I'm sick of waiting for this Roosters team to click into gear. They have the best depth in the NRL.
Joey Manu looks good at fullback.
I don't care what he looks good at. So does
Ponga. He looks good everywhere.
Well, he looks handsome.
He's a handsome man. So is Ponga.
True. Take your headgear off.
Although he does look old. So
someone actually slandered you about on Friday night about the Ponga call.
What, looking old?
He said that, I won't say who it was, but he said, Will's off. He looks so young. I think it was just that one photo that like...
That's what I'm judging off the photo.
That one photo. Because like...
He looks old in that photo,
when
though.
They had a key matchup thing. They had Pong on the screen and person A said, yeah, he doesn't look old. So I was like, I agree.
That particular photo, he
does look old, but...
I don't know what they've done. They put some old age filter on him.
Yeah, there's some photoshopping or something going on there. I'm going the Knights. by 1 to 12.
I think I'll go... I don't know. I'll come back to it.
You can come back. I'm sticking with the Knights.
I think Roosters just...
Watch the Knights get towed up.
It's a coin flip, that one.
Yeah, 100%. Storm versus a depleted Bulldogs side. Not a good time for the Bulldogs.
Not a good time.
There's a lot of outs. A lot of replacements.
A lot of outs. Kickouts remained in the team.
Yep.
Taft's out. Kurt Mann's out. Harrison Edwards is out.
Fucking dead.
They've got my guy, Fasuamali.
He's back.
He's back. Don't know where he's been, but he's back.
Is that the guy that got the HIA against the Sharks now?
Yeah, got 1 point in Supercoach and never returned,
Poor
but
guy
now he's back.
Killed.
In the first carry. So, yeah, couple of changes.
I'm going Storm. Sorry,
Curran
Bulldogs.
named at second row again. Whether that remains, he was named there last week and then dropped to the bench, so
yep.
Don't really know what
Who is
Serraldo's
Bailey
doing.
Haywood? Is he a hooker, half? What is he? I'm not sure.
He's a halfback.
There you go.
So
Bit of utility.
yeah.
Well, they sort of need it this week. Fucking hell.
Still no sign of Toby Sexton.
Nope.
He's on the reserves.
He's in the 19 jersey.
I don't know. I don't know what they see in Hutchinson, to be honest.
Maybe Hutcho's getting paid a bit more than we think, bro.
Mm.
Maybe the 400 is a bit more. Yeah.
Bronson Cherry back playing.
I thought he was okay. He was okay.
Yeah.
I think he'll need to build, obviously.
Yeah.
Critter at the fullback. That's all I care about.
Big change, yeah.
I'm so excited to see him play fullback.
Should
He's far better than Taff.
Taft's been good, though.
He has been good. But
I know you've given him a lot.
I'm not a big Taff fan. I've said enough, I think.
Yeah. I think Crichton's got more to his game.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more X factor.
And
He
he's
can
the
create
captain.
something out of nothing.
Yep.
So
I'm going the Storm by 13 plus, only because of the injuries. If the Bulldogs were full strength,
I'm going Storm, but I don't think it's going to be like an absolute. I don't think
I
they're
don't think
going
it'll
to
be
win
a bashing,
yeah.
but they'll win convincingly, like a 30 to 10,
Yeah.
like that sort of number. Broncos, Dolphins.
Reynolds is out. It's a big loss.
I'm going the Dolphins just.
I'm going Broncos.
Easy. We agree.
I think, Kafusi's out. Herbie Farnworth's out.
Yep. Corey Oates comes in for
Corey Oates on the
Dean
wing.
Mariner.
Yeah.
DNA, or however he pronounces it. And that's
yeah.
about it, really.
So, yeah. So I just think Reynolds is a big loss, but I think they've just got enough. Like, Reece Walsh is back.
Exactly. I think Walsh being back and the Dolphins losing a few blokes is a bigger issue.
So you're going... Who are you going?
I'm
Dolphins.
going Bronx, but like I'm saying...
No, you've changed it.
I'm saying like the Dolphins will be all right, but I think the losses they've had, like players, this week will be a bit too hard.
Okay.
I think the Broncos can manage a bit easier.
Yeah. Warriors and Manly.
Up the wires.
I'm
going the Warriors.
It's in New Zealand.
After what I saw
Garrick's
last
out
week.
for Manly. Bunty Afoa out for New Zealand. But they've got a couple of big ins as well. Dallin Watini-Zalesniak.
Yep.
He's back. Capewell's back. So,
oh God, they're getting strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going the Wires. After last week, they look fucking amazing.
I think I'll go Manly.
Ooh.
Manly. I think
Are you a turncoat Manly fan? Is there something you're not telling us?
No, I've been impressed by them. I'm quite big on them this year.
Yeah.
And they've been good, but they've had poor moments.
Don't worry, Warriors fans, I got you.
You know, like they've obviously were outstanding last week, but then they dished out shit against.
Well, this could be the shit week.
The Dragons. So it's hard to pick them, but I think if both teams play at their best, I like Manly.
Wise.
But in a close one.
Up da. Wise.
Although it's in New Zealand, it's
3 o'clock. They like playing in the sunshine, dude. They enjoyed it. No, you stick with your Manly.
Yeah, I'll stick with Manly.
Up da was.
Eels and Cowboys. Combank Stadium.
I say this really nicely, Will. The team list I saw get named, I have to go the Cowboys just based off that.
I don't know why the Cowboys are not like. To me, Parramatta's paying $2.34. I know it's at home, but that seems way too short.
Look,
I
I'm
think
going
they
the
should be
Cows.
$3-4 odds there, but I think the Cowboys will win.
Yeah.
Laybutt's out for the Cowboys. Chester comes in. And then big changes for Parramatta. Sivo's out. And Talangi's out. So Dejan Arce is named at 5'8". One of the best nicknames in the NRL, Arce.
Arce.
Have you heard it?
No.
Mustard.
Oh, yep. I like that. Dijon Mustard.
I'll rate it. I rate it very highly. I think it's one of the
good.
best.
I like it.
It's up there with Cummins's nickname.
Oh, Cum Dog.
Cider.
Oh my God. Cum Dog Millionaire. That's what it should be.
I'm surprised Lussick is playing 80 minutes again. No hands on the extended bench at all.
Mate, he wants an 80-minute hooker. It just took him 6 weeks to figure that out. 4 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah, but I think his service has been quite poor, Lussick, to be honest.
Let's hope this is the week they shock a few people and fucking kick into gear.
Well, it's at home. We always play well at home. Maybe I'll change to Parramatta, but
I'm going the Cows, man. After what Parramatta dished up, I don't think it gets better yet.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Half the starting sides in the reserves. That's good.
I'm going to... Cartwright's back.
Good stuff, Brad.
Love
your work, Brad.
You know what? I'll go Para.
This is going to be a big week for the teams.
I'll go Para.
This is going to sway the competition a big way.
I might change it, but at the moment, I'm on Para.
Bunnies, Sharks at a core.
I think Sharks by 50 points.
I'm going Sharks, but being a Sharks fan, it depends what the fuck we want to dish up.
You still lost a lot of your forwards.
We still don't have, but I'm not using that as an excuse. The people we got have been doing a job.
Talakai
Hero keeps his spot.
Moves back to the bench. Nakora starting second row. And
I feel bad for him.
Your guy, Hero.
But I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
For his development, the Sharks, everyone involved.
I quite like it.
Yeah. We get to see how it goes, I guess.
I think you can't have Hero on the bench. I don't think he's got it in him.
No.
I think if he's in the team, he's starting centre, or he's not in the team at all. Whereas Talakai is a little bit more versatile. But it'll be interesting how they play him through the middle.
I don't want Talakai on the edge. I want Talakai through the fucking middle.
Yeah.
He's not an edge.
Yeah.
He got fucking punished last week.
Yeah.
I think he's either a middle or a specialist centre. There's nothing in between for him. Legit.
For the Rabbits, the big one, Damien Cook.
Cook has been dropped for God knows why.
Yeah. I didn't think he's been the problem. I
He's
thought he's
not
been one of the better players.
But I guess Rabbits have got a good side to fucking troll this against, because when we're off, the Sharks, we're off.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Jai Gray comes in for Latrell.
I'm excited to see Jai. A lot of raps.
A lot of raps on him. He looks good when he's been playing New South Wales Cup, but so is Hawkins. He looked good in New South Wales Cup.
And
hasn't really translated.
Ilias got injured.
He did, yeah. It's sad to see.
Probably for the season.
Yeah.
You'd probably say. Broken leg.
I think 8 weeks or something. So. Yeah.
Not good. Probably should never have dropped him, but hey, we're not the coach.
Look, on paper, this is a game where South probably should be winning, to be honest. If you look at the teams, look at how the Sharks forward pack is. It's not great.
Our forward pack is a bunch of back rowers just filling in the position at the moment.
Yeah, and the bench is Billy Burns, Jack Williams, Talakai, and some bloke that I've never heard of.
But no excuses. I don't want to hear you need a win. You step up. You have a crack.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. We don't have a Finucane. We don't have. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whoever gets named will do a job.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You don't win comps just by getting your full strength side to the.
I just can't tip Souths at the moment. They're just.
Nah, they're shit.
Yeah. Tigers Dragons at Campbelltown.
For fuck's
4
sake.
o'clock on a Sunday.
I'm going the Tigers. Fuck you, Dragons. Every time I tip you fucking let me down.
I'll go the Dragons.
I don't even want to talk about it. Fuck you, Dragons. You watch that. If you fucking win this week, Dragons, you're a bunch of dogs.
A couple of outs for the Tigers. Both the Fainu brothers.
Yep.
I assume they're brothers.
Well, yeah, they are. You'd hope so. Be a weird conversation to have.
They're both out. Bateman's out Naden is out. Not that he was ever in.
He almost got a chance. He almost had it. He
was warming up.
He was so close.
He was on the bike warming up, but didn't get there.
Yeah, I'm going the Tigers.
So I'm going to go the Dragons. I reckon they've been shit 1 week, good 1 week. They were shit last week.
I don't want to hear it.
They're due for a good week.
I don't want to hear it. I know. Every time I've tipped them, they've lost. Except for once. I tipped them correctly once this year so far.
So, big moving week this one.
Yeah.
Plenty of differences.
There's a lot of... Well, it's the comp's starting to open up. So we're starting to see... Like, we both have different views on teams. So
yeah.
And I'm picking the milk. Plain and simple. Oh. No thoughts, no questions.
Yeah, Raiders versus the Titans. I think Raiders by 30 plus.
I think the milk are going to milk the Titans.
GIO Stadium in Canberra.
They could be in the middle of fucking the Gold Coast beach.
Yeah. AJ Brimson, he's still at centre. Kieran Foran's back with Tanner Boyd. I think, as I said, he's the worst half in the comp. Ethan Strange has been outstanding for Canberra along with Fogarty.
Oh, and old mate's starting this week, or apparently might be.
Who?
He is. Chevy
Stewart. One of the great names.
Damn.
Yeah.
Great names. Great first and last name.
Yeah.
What a combination.
It's just...
He gets it.
His parents done well.
His parents get it. Yeah. They get rugby league football names. They just get it. They said, look at him.
They saw him and they're like, he's going to be a rugby league player. We got to give him an appropriate name.
He's rough as hell. Yeah. He's going to be a footy player.
Yeah. So that's our tips.
Don't follow them because holy fuck.
So let's just go through them. Knights and Roosters.
Knights.
Going Roosters, I think. Storm Bulldogs. Storm. Yep. Broncos Dolphins.
Bronx.
Yep, I'm with you. Warriors Manly.
Up the wires.
Going Manly. I think Tom Trbojevic, he could. Big one for Tommy.
Me boy
I think he's been a similar trajectory to Kalen Ponga. He's just been building every week. Chance is a big in though. He's been good.
He's been very good.
He's impressed me last week, but I'm just sticking with Manly. I think. And the big battle of the blue and golds, Cowboys and Parramatta.
God, that's wild. Go the Cowboys.
I think I'll go Cowboys. Maybe. I don't know.
There's a lot of maybes from your end.
Maybe. We'll see.
No confidence in your tips.
Not really. A lot of I might have to get out the old coin and
start
make
flipping.
some decisions here because I want to go Para because it's at home and I think I'm going to go to the game. And I'd like to be cheering on the boys. That's my reasoning behind wanting to pick Para.
Your worst enemy's there. Your
Val Holmes is there. I'm going to be abusing him.
I swear to God,
I can't tip Cowboys and then be abusing Holmes.
I hope he gets a hat trick. That'll be fucking hilarious. I'm going Cowboys.
If I go to the game, I'll tip Para. If I don't go to the game, I'm going Cowboys.
Jesus Christ.
That's how I'm deciding that one.
Sharks, Rabbits.
Sharks.
Dragons, Tigers.
Dragons.
Tigers.
They're due.
Milkman and non-milkman.
Go on the Milks.
Canberra versus Titans.
The Chevy Stewart, he's gonna do well.
Yeah, I'm going the milk. So there are our tips. Do not follow them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you sort of have to.
You're going to have to follow one of us because we're pretty different. So.
Yeah. Anyways, that's enough footy chat, I think, for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm all footied out, dude.
Oh. Well, just before we move on from the footy, I've got a couple of things to mention. Obviously the Knights and Roosters game. Jenko, Michael Jennings.
Oh, yes, I think we should talk about
game
this.
number 300 for him.
That's some bullshit.
NRL, originally they came out and said, yes, we're going to acknowledge
his
300th game.
Yes.
Then your mate, Buzz Rothfield.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser.
He's come out and he said... oh, well, this is ridiculous. What message are you sending to people by recognising his 300th
can change.
Game?
Whoa.
And then the NRL's come out and said, oh, yeah, you're right, Buzz. We won't be doing that.
Fuck. I wish there was video cameras when Buzz was getting around at like the ages of 30 to 50.
Yeah.
Seedy old little prick.
What I don't understand about it is if it was a concern about his past behaviour and, look, it's not just the drug cheating. He was also found guilty of harassment to his wife or ex-wife.
Yeah.
So there's that as well. But why let him back in the NRL in the first
We've
place? If that's your view that is unacceptable and shouldn't be celebrated, why let him back? They made the decision to let him back because NRL is all about giving blokes second chances.
Yeah.
There's so many
Agreed.
players that are playing in the NRL that have done the wrong thing, but have come back and able to...
If it is for the drug cheating...
To give them a second chance.
I think that's bullshit. Because he served time.
He served his time. He's always maintained his innocence anyway.
And he's always maintained innocence.
Yeah.
He literally gave up his NRL career.
I think it's more so about the other thing.
Do you reckon?
I think so.
Because I swear to God, they've celebrated some blokes that have done some horrible things.
Yeah.
Have they not celebrated Greg Inglis?
Mm.
Sam Burgess?
Yeah.
Greg Bird? Sorry, should I keep going? Paul Gallen?
Yeah.
Some of these blokes haven't done some very nice things off the field.
Lodge.
Matt Lodge. Like... There are some blokes that we've just named that have done some not very nice things to people or themselves.
Jared Hayne.
Hainsey. Like, there's heaps.
Yeah.
Why are you targeting the bloke that...
Yeah,
if you're telling me if Zeri gets to 100 games, which he will, they're not going to celebrate it.
As I said, I think it's more so the other thing, not so much the drug cheating. But I just don't get... If that's your stance, okay, fair enough, NRL, take the moral high ground.
Yeah, I agree, but...
He's done the wrong thing there. But why let him play?
I'm going to see who they've celebrated
I don't understand why they've let him back, registered the contract, and then now all of a sudden, because he's played his 300th game, oh, hang on, this is not something we want to celebrate.
Yeah, well, I'll be celebrating.
Well, why let him? Why let him play?
People forget, Jenko, he was the strike centre before being a strike centre was a thing.
Oh, you can't take anything away from
the position.
From his playing.
He was amazing. He's amazing.
I just don't get the inconsistent...
It's such bullshit.
The inconsistent views of, regardless of what he's done, he's fine to play NRL. But then in the next hand, oh no, we're not going to recognise this 300th game of his.
So they're not going to recognise Ponga, right? So the way I look at it, drug abuse is pretty bad, isn't it? Any abuse of anything, drug, whatever. So we're not going to celebrate Ponga because he had made a mistake. We don't celebrate half the NRL because they hadn't got on the gear. One time.
Well, if it's about, domestic violence, and that rules out a lot of NRL players.
Like that's what I mean. It's so inconsistent. Shout out to Jenko. He was the guy that made being a strike centre a thing. Yeah. People forget. Centres were just defenders back in the day. Yeah. And he said, no, fuck that. I'm going to take the game to you. And he did every game.
And still defensively, he's one of the best.
So solid. Still the other night, when he was on, he was tackling he was good. Yeah. Very good. So, be better, NRL. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Anyway, let's...
People change.
Let's stay with some controversial news. Yep. Waqa Blake.
I've not heard this.
So you haven't heard this? No. So, he's under a threat of losing his Super League contract.
Already?
Yes. So he was out...
Isn't it week 3 of his contract?
Jesus. So this is all allegedly, I believe. I don't think any of this is confirmed. So just put that out there.
Yeah, hit me with it.
So he was out on a night out over in England somewhere.
Yeah, as you do.
Having a good time. Couple of drinks.
Keeping to yourself.
And then, found a lady.
Yeah, okay. It's all going well.
Found a lady and just outside the bar.
Consensually? Yep.
Consensually.
Cool. They're feeling each other?
I believe.
Cool.
Could be wrong, but I believe it was consensual. We'll soon
find out.
Yep. Just decided to, outside the bar, just have a bit of a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
And then got caught by police. Having said good fun time with the lady.
Great time, yes.
So, got caught up doing that and was arrested for it. And now his Super League contract is in jeopardy.
What is that considered? Public indecency?
I'd say so.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Having a bit of fun.
Yeah, just outside the bar.
Brother, just head to a bloody cheap little room down the road. Seriously.
Just get a car. Jump in the car, get a taxi.
See that brain? Use it. That's all I'd say.
But, shout out to Waqa Blake, scoring on and off the field.
Exactly.
So, good start to his Super League career. Parra could do with someone that can, score a bit. But anyway.
Parramatta have had that issue in the past. I don't think they want to get scoring off the field as a trait. Shout out, Parramatta.
Let's
Moving on.
let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, no, I just heard that. Again, I don't know the truth to it. I don't know if it's confirmed. So it's all allegedly at this point. So don't fucking sue me, Waqa Blake.
Yeah, he's after you, dude. He's after you.
But yeah, I just found it quite humorous, so I thought I'd share that.
Yep.
So anyway, let's get on to our bet of the week.
Bet of the week.
How did you go last week? Not good?
Well,
you started well, didn't you?
It was looking good.
It was looking good.
I got, Nanai, did he score?
He was so close.
Like
he was through and then someone grabbed him by the jersey. So if he scored then, you were up, weren't you?
Well, I needed Holmes. I went Holmes too.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bit greedy. I thought I was going to win by like 46.
I've gone very simple here.
So have I.
So, Bulldogs and Melbourne.
Hit me.
Now, this is through the TAB. Okay, because my sports bet account, I've got no money left in it. So, I've gone the TAB. So, they're actually better odds here for the Bulldogs. The line's set at 18.5. I'm going the Bulldogs on the line. I think they're not going to win, but I don't think you don't think they're going
to get bashed?
I don't think Melbourne's going to win by more than 18.
Okay. Fair enough. Is that it?
No.
Okay. I'm surprised by you.
Give a bit more value.
One leg.
And I think Manly. Wow. I think Manly head to head over the wires.
So there's your tip. Why are you going against your bet?
What do you mean?
I don't know who to tip. I don't know who to tip yet. But you're tipping Manly in your bet.
Well, I'm tipping Manly.
Alright, so you confirm now. Because when we did our tips, you're like, I'm still unsure. I'll flip a coin.
No, not on that one. It was the Para one that I was flipping.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I thought you were flipping coins on all of those. No. 50-50.
That one and then the other one, the Roosters.
So what's your bet of the week? You got Manly to win.
Manly to win and Bulldogs 18.5 start. I like.
Okay. What's that giving you?
$4.99.
Yeah, I think we're in the same park here of odds.
Mm.
I've gone Sione Katoa anytime for the Sharkies, and I have gone Murray Tulangi anytime for the Cowboys. That's my bet of the week. I think it was $4.40 odds.
$4.10.
$4.10. There you go.
$4.10. Catonium. Yeah, I like it.
Gamble what you can and gamble responsibly, please.
Because as you know, or as we know for sure, you do win some, but you lose more.
That's right, you do.
And we sure have been losing more.
But that's our bet.
Have we got up one? We got one. I got round one. I got round one. I did well. Got a good win there.
I haven't got one in NRL yet, so I'm trying. I'm chipping away. I'm giving you different.
Yeah.
I'm giving you wingers,
we've come close.
Centers. So let's go simple. 2 try scorers. Yeah. Let's see how we go.
Yeah.
What's our next topic, my friend?
Next topic, eh?
Yeah, dude. We got some good ones.
We do. You want to bring this up here?
Dude,
I don't know anything about this.
What the fuck? That saddens me. WrestleMania happened over the weekend. WWE, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like most that listen will know. It was the best WrestleMania.
I have heard it. I have heard things
of all time.
I heard the first day was shit. And the second day was outstanding.
That's rough, but yeah, the second day is always gonna be better, right? But it was just a fucking unbelievable event. Like, and if you were to ever go to one, it would be the most fucking nuts experience, I reckon. I won't ruin it because people still might not have finished it, but just saying, if you haven't got into wrestling, watch the replay. It goes for a while, but
the Rock was back, wasn't he?
He was in there.
He's out and about.
There was a few people that haven't been seen.
John Cena, he was there. Was he kicking?
Yeah, if you watch it, see if you like it. I recommend it. It was a fucking great weekend.
And they have fucking Speed or something in the
Show Speed got RKO'd. Sold it very well. So that was funny. But he actually hurt his neck.
Good.
Because he didn't put his arm under his neck as he got hit, the dickhead. So he actually copped the full force of a 270-pound man just fucking...
He's a fucking idiot.
Oh, he's funny, but... Yeah, so watch it if you want. It's a good fucking time. It was awesome.
Jonny Bairstow. I want to talk about him.
Let me guess. He's still shit.
He's still shit. You've guessed it, mate. You've guessed it. All over it.
Smashed it.
Bit of IPL in the week through the week. It doesn't stop, does it?
We actually watched the game.
Did you? I didn't.
Me, VJ, and Ravi.
Yeah.
We got around it, got in it.
It's just shit time zones, and it's just I don't like it. But
anyway. So tired by the second innings. Like we were just sitting on the couch, fucking half dead. Ravi was like in his little position, cozy up, feet up, fucking.
I just can never get it. It's like Big Bash I don't mind because it's players that I know.
Yeah.
I don't care about all these young Indian players, to be honest.
I must admit, the grounds are so small, it's hectic.
Yeah.
They just
but I don't like
swing.
it. You just swing and it's in the crowd and people cheer and
Are you just a hater of people?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
consistent.
It's a game made for people with ADHD. It's like the fucking sirens are going off.
90% of the world.
Shut up! Look, they're taking a single and you've got horns and sirens and fucking smoke alarms going off.
Smoke alarms going off.
Just settle down.
So what did Mr. Bairstow do?
Well, as I said, I don't watch it much, but it came up on my
feed.
Fox Cricket. They like posting about Bairstow stuff, which is enjoyable because
that is funny.
That's all. If I was to watch the IPL, it'd be for shit like that.
The most media.
I just want to see fucking Bairstow, something funny happen with him. And there's been plenty to choose from. He's been dropping catches. He's been getting out.
Kerry lives in his head rent free. Like rent.
Doesn't
free.
like staying in his crease. Got out the other day for not staying in his crease. The non-striker's end. But yeah, no. Third ball duck for him. Jonny Bairstow.
Well done. How'd he get out? Run out?
No. He stayed in his crease this time.
Oh.
He stayed in his crease this time. But Paddy Cummins, old Cider.
Yeah.
Came steaming in. Just bowled good line and length ball.
Yeah, probably should have hit for a 6.
And Big Johnny. He's just concrete feet. Just had a swing.
Straight arm swing.
All in the arms. No bend at all.
Wow.
Straight arms and missed it by about, I'd say, 3 metres.
Yeah, that's good.
Did not get anywhere near it.
That is good from you, Bairstow. Top tier stuff.
Just an absolute hack.
Is he still sponsored? Unsponsored?
You wouldn't. He'd have to be. No one's sponsoring him.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Yeah, mate. Good on him. He's making money, but God, he's shit at it.
Maybe KFC. They might give him a sponsorship.
Macca's. You and I would love a fucking KFC sponsorship. Reach out.
Yeah. But,
imagine a few tenders.
I'll tell you what, just quietly, let's get off topic here.
Oh, yeah.
But you brought up tenders.
They're good.
Now, they're good, but they're small.
Oh,
What's happened to them?
Not enough steroids.
Because I had them the other day.
Pump some steroids.
Because they've got the $8 boxes. So I had I think $8 for 8 tenders. They're smaller than nuggets.
Yeah,
they were fucking
they're mini.
Tiny.
They need some more steroids.
I remember back in the day, the old crispy strips, I think they were called. And they were genuine, like...
Strips.
They were
proper.
Strips. They were proper. I don't know what chicken they were coming off, but...
There was some big chickens. Some roided up chickens, I reckon.
So bring them back. Like, what's this shit?
Get them on side, at least. Like,
it's awful. Like, they taste good.
There's a reason to take bucks, eh? Because they're small as fuck.
Yeah, but you can get 18 nuggets or something for $8.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Just go the nugget route.
Yeah, because honestly, they're smaller than some nuggets.
They're mini. Yeah.
They're smaller than some nuggets.
I've seen them.
It's a joke.
Sometimes you get them.
You get the occasional decent sized one, but it's just not consistent enough.
All the staff eat the good ones. Surely.
Yeah, they'd have to. So just wanted to bring that up because, it's been disappointing. I had it the other day because I'm not a big... Like, I don't normally go out and get tenders. Like, I'll get the box meals and there might be a couple of tenders in there.
Complimentary side.
So I don't really care too much because I'm not getting it for the tenders.
Yeah, it's a side.
But I've gone out of my way to get the tenders.
And
they've let me down. Yeah. So there's no substitute. I can't go, I'll just have some chips. I'll have some nuggets. I'll have some popcorn chicken.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Might have a wicked wing. Ya. But no, I'm just left with some substandard tenders.
Shit chicken, yeah. I'm with you.
So anyway, let's move on.
Please. If you thought he was passionate about McDonald's.
Mate, I just want some good tenders. Now, you've had some interactions here.
Dude, how weird.
You've got a new family member.
Dude, he's my dad. I asked if he could be my dad. He responded yes. Hi, son. And now we're best friends.
Explain the story,
He's signing up for Sevo. We've already... contracts are in. Well, you know, we've only got 7 for this weekend. He's already on the flight over. So
beautiful.
We've got Tony DeZorzi for the cricket nufties that know who that is. He's a South African player.
Yeah.
And he's recently come onto the scene, but I found him on some YouTube fucking, deep dark dive into YouTube one morning at 2 a.m. So I wrote on one of his posts that said, who's excited to see Tony DeZorzi line up for the Durham Super Giants or who? I don't want to offend his team, but whatever team he's playing for. Pardon me. And someone responded, not me, he's shit. And then he responded,
Fair call.
to be fair, brother, I'm trying. To which then I wrote underneath, hi, at Tony DeZorzi, can you be my dad, please? And then he responded, yes, hi, son. And now we're father-son. So, good bloke. And he was my favourite player, like South African player before that.
Yeah.
Now it's just been elevated to the, the next level. So I loved him before, but having that funny little interaction has just made him love him even more, because he can take a joke. Someone's calling him shit. He's like, yeah, fair, but I'm trying. And he can have a bit of a laugh. So that's fucking good shit for me. Like,
needs to work on his rig though. He's
too good.
He's way too good.
6 pack.
Yeah.
But it's for the hair. He's got a bit of a wild hairdo. Looks a bit like Zach. Bit handsome. Very handsome.
Very.
Can play cricket. Can hit a fucking ball.
Yeah.
So he's playing for Savo B8s next year, so that's good. And he's playing for the Hotline Spin Boys this Saturday. So thank me later, boys, when he scores 50 off 10. Yeah.
You mentioned the IPL. Well, we both mentioned it.
Dude. Yep.
You've noticed what's caught your eye,
dude? A salad.
A salad.
A salad of all salads. MS Dhoni's salad is legendary. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. What's going on with how is he still playing?
He's 22.
How is he not dead?
He's 22 again, dude. He's got this long.
He's got to be like 65 years old.
How do you explain it? It's
how old is he?
Long, luscious. Yeah. But it's a bit wavy. So like,
do you reckon he's had transplants?
No, I reckon he's just gone, fuck it, I'm letting it grow out, because that's what his hair used to look like. Now he's just like, I think he's like 132 years old. He's just enjoying life. And look at him. Look at the salad. Just
it's a bit of a mullet to it.
On the back of the shoulders.
A little bit mullety.
It's good, dude. It's good from MS.
It's nice.
Not a big fan of MS, but like...
Well, you upset a lot of people there.
I know, but you know what?
He's only 42.
The hair's winning
There's no way he's only 42.
In dog years?
Yeah.
No. Wow, I thought he would be like mid-40s, like proper like 45, 46.
Well, I thought he was like close to 50.
It just shows how long this guy's been playing cricket. Like, we've weirdly grown up with him. Think about it.
Yeah.
Every time India came out, MS Dhoni was there.
Yeah, well, 2004,
Bro, he's been playing up for a long time, like a proper...
Well, him and Ishant Sharma, he's still go around.
Yeah, he's playing in the IPL.
He's not that old. We looked this up the other day, didn't we?
He's an ugly looker. He's ugly.
Yeah, dude. He's only 30 fucking hell. He's a
baby.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
He's mid-30s, 35, wow.
Yeah, he's got a face on
him, doesn't he? I won't say what people used to call him back in the early 2000s, because one is not very nice and two will get cancelled.
Will we?
Yeah.
I reckon.
People used to reference him to a... we can't say it.
I say it.
Ezra Mam's going through some of those issues at the moment. And I vividly remember just reading Facebook in the early days going, what the fuck is going on in this comment section?
Look, he's not the prettiest face to look at, is he?
But he was fucking terrorising in, when was it, 2004? When was that test where he just terrorised Ponting? He just made Ponting's life, 2006?
6, I think.
2006, where he just made Ponting's life
8
misery. Whenever I forget, it was like that, 2006 to 8. He made Ponting's life fucking misery. Yeah. He was so good. Yeah. Anyways, that's my salad radar.
Yeah,
I'll keep an eye out. The IPL might have some good salads hanging about, so
I've got a.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Keep an eye out. Yeah, because you can do that. I'll let you do that. Or I just can't stand it, as we've talked about the IPL. Just just fucking settle down, please. There's too much noise. Just it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Shut the fuck up.
It's really, the IPL is set up like it's a kids' playland. There's just random noises, clapping, like yelling, balls being thrown, hit, attacked,
and then some of like the things that come up on the big screen, like you know how they put some like fucking cringe statement about
win a phone, winner. I was like, what? They're winning a phone mid-game? What the fuck's going on?
Coley was batting, and it was like, Coley tee shot.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, that's lost me. You've lost me for right. You never had me, but you've lost me. I know it's not your fault, but it is your fault
It is.
for being very good at cricket. What do we got?
I've got a Candice Warner update.
Oh, here you go. Take over.
From the jungle. She's still around somehow.
Still in the
I
jungle.
don't know how she hasn't been voted out
I'd
yet.
hate to see her jungle. Jeez.
Poor Davey.
The anteater. Yeah, keep going.
Anyway.
We're going to hell. I'll see you down there.
Yeah. No, she brought up Sonny Bill, actually, speaking of...
No, she loves him, dude. She's in love. She's in
saying
love
how
with
that
him
was
still.
the hardest moment of her life and she had to deal with that. Who's just taking a form of the hamburger?
He's had a gulp already.
He doesn't want to listen to this.
Do you blame him?
Yeah, she for someone that wants to move on from that incident, she keeps bringing it up at every opportunity she gets, doesn't she?
Maybe. Yeah, okay, keep going. Keep going.
Anyway, she's talking about Sonny Bill, and we all know that. But yeah, she brought up, which interests me a little bit more, the missing baggy greens. She's talking about that and how, she doesn't think it was a prank because, they wouldn't let it go that far. No one would let it go that far. Yeah. But it was all very mysterious. They were talking about it, as we remember.
She doesn't live in the real world.
Albo came up and, he was calling out for the baggy greens to come back.
He was.
Very
weird.
It was strange.
Very strange
times.
When you think about that, the Prime Minister of our country is putting a word out to all media presses. Bring back Davy's baggy green, please, and nothing will happen to you.
And the forgotten thing about that is the kids' Christmas presents.
Let that sink in. Dora the
Explorer. No one cared about that, did they?
Like Albo set up a media conference to please bring back the baggies.
But then, she revealed that it was just found in the middle of the team room, just on the floor. One day they woke up and it was just magically there. So
it's an inside job. Let's
focus.
I don't think
again, she hasn't answered the question. She's just created more questions about it.
I don't think Team Australia, anyone involved in Team Australia, but whoever had access to the rooms, chef, cleaner, fucking photographer, 100%.
Because obviously, their bags travelled differently to them. So then when his bag wasn't there, the security basically told him, consider it gone, mate. It's not coming back. And then all of a sudden, it's back. So
imagine if this was like Mitch Marsh all along, just taking the
I reckon it could be.
Like having a laugh or something.
I reckon it could be.
And now he's like, oh fuck, this has gone way too far. I thought it was just going to be a quick little 2 days.
Just, a bit of fun, and then all of a sudden, fucking Albo's on the phone to him saying, mate.
Whoever it is probably sitting there going, fuck me, now I can never talk about this ever again.
So, and then I don't know what's happened, but there's more to the story. She's mentioned it.
I don't live.
I reckon she's got something to do with it.
She's an idiot.
She's got something to do with it.
She pisses me off too much. Like this.
She loves herself, doesn't she?
She just maybe Davey wasn't the issue.
Yeah.
I'm starting to really question all my hatred towards Davey.
But that's it. Between that and then bringing up the sandpaper thing for again someone that wants to move on from it. Every night she's bringing it up. She's saying, this. Because she was bringing it back to a Sonny Bill thing.
It's so true.
She's like, I went with Sonny Bill. So then when Dave, he went through his little issue, I was able to be there for him and really help him through that because I experienced something similar. What the fuck? What do you mean something similar?
Maybe we have to renege our hate towards Warner.
You fuck Sonny Bill in a toilet, okay? David Warner's rubbed sandpaper on some balls and destroyed the entire country's reputation. I think they're a little bit different there.
Yeah.
The only reputation she's destroyed is her own.
Look, I still hate him for the incident.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking... It's been a long time.
But, yeah, anyway.
We cheated. We cheated.
Yeah. So I don't know how they can... let's move on.
Anyway, let's move on. I hate Candice.
Yeah.
Piss off my screen. You know what? I'm sorry, David Warner. Poor you.
No, yeah.
I'm starting to... Team Davey. I'm starting to... the more I hear her speak, I'm like, does he really have to put up with this at home? Poor guy.
No wonder why he's in the IPL.
He's a great dad.
He wants to travel the world, play all the IPL tournaments.
I'll play Pakistani League, I'll play Barbados League, I'll play for the Seminoles BH for this at this rate. Get me out of here.
Yeah, he'll be in some Norwegian T20 comp next.
He'll be in the European comp.
So
what's your question of the week?
Well, it was your turn for a question, mate, but you've thrown me under the bus.
Wasn't it? I did last week.
I did last week. I was
What
talking
did you?
about the Easter
Oh,
eggs.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty.
That's all right, mate. I'll carry the show.
Yeah, if you got a question,
I'll come up with one.
I thought it was you. My bad.
No, let's go with... This is one I've been thinking of for a while.
Oh, so you've already got it.
I've got it up.
Beautiful.
We'll go top three. Top three. Least favourite races.
The 100 metre, least favourite because fuck sprinting. Actually, marathon. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
Like, imagine running a marathon.
Mm.
Like, we have to picture ourselves running it.
I don't run 100
Actually,
metres, so...
I'm going to go marathon's the worst.
Yeah.
I reckon like that 600 or whatever it is. What is it? The 700? There's a weird one where it's...
The steeplechase?
It's not exactly like a K, but it's 800 metre or something.
It's not a marathon, then.
Well, it's like just a race.
Marathon's like
but why the fuck would you
40
want...
Ks, isn't it?
Yeah, but why the fuck would you want an 800 metres or
Yeah.
something weird? Someone help me out. There is a race like that. And then last but not least, 100 metre. Fuck that noise.
So that's your least favourite race?
I've done it
100 metre?
once in front of people, and I'll never forget how shit it was. Everyone's cheering my name. I'm coming dead last. I'm coming dead last by about 16 fucking seconds. Like, it was a good laugh. Traumatic.
So that's your...
Least favourite races.
Okay.
Because I know what you were trying to do with that, but fuck you.
Oh, I'll go at third. I'll go the steeplechase. Steeplechase. I'm not a fan of that. Like, running is one thing, then there's random things that you got to jump over.
Yeah.
There's water as well.
Getting thrown a fucking...
Just pick something.
Yeah.
You know, you want to...
Pick and stick.
If you want to race, have a race. If you want to do hurdles, do that. Don't try and throw them all together. Then there's fucking water in there for some reason.
Yeah.
We're not here to go swimming. Like, why add water to it? That's just stupid. There's too many elements there. So that's my third. Number two, I'm with you, the marathon. Too much running.
Endurance.
I'm going to combine two here, actually. I'm going to go the marathon, and I'm going to go the walk.
I don't mind a walk.
No, but the way they walk.
Oh, the speed walkers.
Yeah, the heel toe to it.
The old Kath and Kim. Yep.
Yeah, not a fan of that. You
Yeah,
look
okay,
like...
that's fair.
Yeah.
Constipated.
Yeah.
Yep. Dick in
and
the
they're
air.
long. They're long, the walks. So
Yep.
don't like that. And number one, my least favourite race.
That'll be getting beeped out. Speaking about cricket, let's finish off. We're playing this weekend.
We are.
Or
I
hopefully.
think rain looks
if
good.
the weather
looks
doesn't
good.
fucking have a schizophrenia attack
Beautiful
like
weather.
yesterday.
Which is not going to go well with my run in a couple of seconds.
I'm worried. I'm very unfit.
Yeah.
I haven't touched the ball. I had one net.
Well, we had that French cricket.
Well, yeah, we're ready.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, and with you as our captain this week, we can't lose.
Am I captain this week?
Well, yep.
Oh.
Well, Mike's not playing, so who the fuck else
I
would be?
don't know. Aren't you a captain?
Yeah, but I'm a loser.
Okay,
you've
yeah, that's
stated
true.
this
That's
before,
true.
and we want winners.
All right,
so,
fair enough.
So if you lose, the whole team's going to pitchforks. out. So yeah, we're playing this weekend. We'll give you an update. We might even vlog
Well, you might not bowl this week then.
Well,
Well, I'm captain.
that's fine. Mike doesn't usually bowl me 4
Fine,
hours.
fine leg to fine leg, mate.
Yeah, well, that's sort of what
I might get a backstop
I
in.
sort of go behind square anyway. That's pretty much my spot. Behind square to behind square. Anyways, love you all, except for Mike. Because sometimes he doesn't bowl me 4 overs. And it gets me really sad because I bat 8 and he hates me. But I love him.
Yeah, you're 2 for 4 off 3 overs. Just have a spell, mate.
Yeah, 2 for 4. I've created 16 chances, 2 run outs, 3 cats killed. A lot going on, and off I go.
Yeah. But yeah, we might try and get some content for it too.
We will. Try to get it up
get
on
the GoPros.
YouTube.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do it this week. We'll work out the logistics behind it.
We'll just have to kidnap Mike's bag.
But we'll figure out a way and we'll get something going.
Yep, we'll try to. Hopefully a food review afterwards too. If Will doesn't go to the game or if we're free.
If we're free.
Food review number 1, KFC $8 tender box review. We're coming for you, dogs.
I was going to have a rant about the weather, but it's quite nice now, so I've changed my mind. The sky's lovely.
It's actually quite
It's warming up.
there.
I'm feeling actually quite hot with this jumper on, so...
Mate, your pool's about to overfill. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, Rough Rigs, there's a pool out here, and she's very close to overflowing.
Bit of rain.
Mr. Moore better get onto this, or he's in trouble.
No, it's all right. So I'm going to retract my rant.
Okay, no rant this week.
So the weather's fine. It's lovely, actually. The sky is blue. Weather's warming up. No rain around.
Actually, I have a rant. I'll fill in this week.
Okay,
Since you filled in the question, I'll fill. The rant of the week is, wrestling's been a big topic this weekend, or last weekend, sorry. And everyone's gone, but it's fake. It's scripted.
Yeah.
You don't think we don't know that? You fucking peanuts. Just like the, Aliens vs. Predators. That's fake.
Yeah.
But do you still watch it? Did you still enjoy it? Yeah. 90% of movies are fake.
That's it.
So is wrestling.
I don't particularly enjoy it. It's just not for me. But
yeah, and that's fine.
If you've got to compare it to a movie, right? Like it's entertainment. You're watching it,
and they don't
it's scripted.
Yeah,
you know it's scripted, but yeah,
they literally say
people thinking that it's calling out for being fake, like they're some kind of geniuses. Like it's not.
Yeah, they think they're tough. It's like, brother, they'd probably still flog you in a real life fight. Like they're still conditioned.
Like it's not really a secret.
No. And
maybe it was once upon a time.
They always say it too. We are the biggest entertainment company in the world. Every episode, that's how they start.
Yeah.
Like they don't hide behind it.
Yeah.
And I still think 90% of the stars would flog you in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
big people.
Bash you in a fight. Because they still take bumps.
Yeah.
Like what they do isn't easy. They're backflipping onto a fucking 2-man, So fuck you and your shitty little, it's fake. Yeah, we know.
All right. That's good.
Go the Eels.
Yeah, fuck.
Good on your pa. You're brave and strong.
Gay para.
Lisa was not happy when she saw the score in Vietnam.
Yeah,
watching it at
ruined the holiday.
She wasn't happy.
Good on you, Para. You ruined Lisa's holiday.
I know. Fucking Para, thanks. And it's a birthday next week.
Oh.
You watch him just ruin a birthday weekend.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All
right, let's move on. Let's end it.
End it.
Let's end it. We've been going
just
on for an hour and a half. Just end it all.
I've had enough.
Had enough. Fucking see, look what you're doing, Para. Just end it.
Anyways, love yous.
Yeah. See ya.
Especially